Hello Taurus, this is a monthly forecast for you for the month of February. Spread is almost the same like last month, just I've added one card. It's something that is coming from previous month to this month. Home and family, love, relationships, work, finances, advice, non-advice, and oracle cards for some area that where I thought it will be not so bad to get some extra advice. What is coming from previous month to this month? Card of balancing things, trying to keep some balance while changes are happening. Maybe changes that began here in January. Somehow it's not completely finished. They are continuing also in the beginning of February. Maybe really juggling two things, two jobs, for example, or maybe you're spending a lot of time driving somewhere, going somewhere, and hesitation as well can be by this card. So Two of Coins coming from January in this month. Home and family. The main card is first card. Home and family, Four of Coins. It's card of stability, conservatism, trying to keep things the way they are. Don't want to make any changes. Or trying to keep something because of fear to lose it. Why I'm saying about it? Because here underneath there is Two of Swords. And Two of Swords, it's when we're trying to, let's say, close our eyes. We don't want to see something. Maybe there is a situation where some changes must be made. And it has to do something with a property, family. But you don't want to make any changes. You you agree for some temporary compromise, I would say, by this Two of Swords. But this compromise, this peace that in this Two of Swords is like, yes, it's peaceful atmosphere, but those two parties, they have weapons in their hands. So probably it's better to make some real changes instead of this temporary compromise. Maybe it's about relationships with some family members or with neighbors or something else. But anyways, this conservative guy trying to keep things the way they are, trying to keep the stability. And maybe it's not the right way to act. I don't know. Love and relationships. The Empress card with a Page of Coins. Wonderful cards. For men Taurus, it can be that this month you're getting some practical, real help from some woman. And this woman, for me, it seems to be more like mother or wife or woman who you love and she loves you. For some men Taurus, it can be that your wife getting pregnant, because Empress, she's pregnant here on the picture, and symbolize fertility, abundance, growth. And Page of Coins also can symbolize pregnancy as well. That's why I'm saying that if you want to have kids, it's wonderful month. If you both want kids, it's wonderful month to try. Also can be that if you have a wife and kid or kids, you're paying so much attention to them. Like they are everything for you this month. For women Taurus, remember about pregnancy. If you don't want it, you have to be careful, because Empress is a major arcana. It's very strong, powerful, juicy energy. Remember it. For women Taurus, if you don't have some stable relationships this now, but you have a kids or kid, you're paying this month a lot of attention. You're giving all your love to your child or to your kids. how they study, how do they feel, you playing with them, you doing everything for them, just a lot of love here. And practical interaction with your kids. For some women, it can be that your, let's say, personal charm, it's not even charisma, you know, it's like inner light as a woman, it's just growing, you're shining. Maybe you're even doing something for yourself to improve your beauty, your inner power, but it's paying you off. And you are so beautiful and generous that even, not, by the way, not only for women, also for men. It can, because power of this major arcana, it can give energy to anybody, for men and for women. But I think you will be very charming. Your personality, your beauty, your health, it will be really like wonderful this month. For some Taurus man, it can be also that you're getting message from some beautiful woman. She is really wonderful, but maybe, I'm just saying, she might be married, or maybe she has a kid or children. It's not like young girl, it's already a woman, but she's very pretty. So it can be just a message for you from someone who is really beautiful, wonderful. Work. We have Two of Wands here and Knight of Wands. Actually, for work it's wonderful, because Wands, it's a working suit. It's work, activity, passion, fire. You see the sky here, it's fiery, it's a lot of fire, a lot of energy there. So probably some of you will be very ambitious this month. I don't know what you will be trying to do, but really it's like there will be fire is burning in this forest, because this knight has inner fire, he has ambitious, and he is so even impatient, because he want to achieve something, he want to go somewhere or go after something. He is really, yes, impatient. It's probably a bad trait of this knight, because Knight of Wands love to move forward, but he does not like this routine work when it's boring, because he has so much energy. It's not for him to sit over some contract and read it carefully. It's better for him to drive somewhere, to go somewhere, to negotiate with somebody. So you will be very fiery, Taurus. And I think you will, some of you will really make a shift in your career by hard work, by very passionate work this month. For some of you, maybe it will be some negotiation or decision that you will have to make about some business trip this month. Maybe it will be important for you, because Two of Wands also card of negotiation. Finances. Don't worry when you're looking at this Nine of Swords. What is Nine of Swords? Fears. Fears, scary thoughts, when we think that things are so bad. What we have underneath? Major Arcana, Temperance. It's Temperance. And Temperance, it's very, in the first place, it's Major Arcana. This Minor Arcana. Major Arcana and good Major Arcana. Always making this energy softer. This Nine of Swords. Because for some of you, maybe you have two sources of income. And this month something is changing about these two sources, and it's frightening you. You have some fears. You're afraid that things will get worse or something bad will happen. And if you really have some difficulties, financial worries, the best way to manage this, it's how you call it, moderation. You have to moderate it. You have to be more economical. You have to stop spending too much on some unnecessary things. So then you will see that you saved some money, and this energy will not be so scary. And remember, all minor arcana, we can control it. It's our negative thoughts, fears, sleepless nights because of something. Instead of worrying, be more economical, control your own emotions, show your strong will, control things that are happening, not people, yourself in the first place, and your emotions. Now we'll see what about this financial situation cards have to tell us. The witch at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. So this witch in this oracle, usually before something is happening, she is showing some signs. There was some signs that those changes or those difficulties or something is coming. So I hope you will see some signs, and instead of worry, you will control the situation. And remember, an important and a new beginning. Can you read it? New beginning as well. It's not the end of the world, I mean. She's standing at the end of the world. But it's not the end. It's not like everything is over. Game over. Not like this. And what is in position, what is not recommended? You see? Hey, ugly. 10 of Swords. It's almost like, oh, my life is worse than everybody's else. I gave you the best years of my life and stuff like that. It's like, it's too much. You know, it's even, you see 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, it's even worse. It's when we begin to, I don't know, it's absurd. I don't know what's the word. I hope you understand it. It's funny even sometimes how hysterical we can be about things. That it's so bad, so bad. It's worse than ever and than anybody could ever had in their life. Forget about it, because it's in position what is not recommended and what is recommended. You see? Chariot. It's card of control. Card of independence, moving forward. Moving sometimes physically forward, sometimes moving forward, I mean development. Be brave. Follow your own goals and dreams. Be honest. And the most important thing, have a strong will and control your own emotions. I'm not even surprised to see it in advice. Oops, sorry for that. I'm not even surprised to see it in advice, this Chariot, because in position what is not recommended, this really, it's a hysterical card. It's so bad. And by the way, 10 of Swords staying in position what is not recommended. Don't cut anything. Don't close some doors that can never be opened again. It can be about anything. Anything. Like what it can be, cutting off relationships, and there can be no return then after that. Excuse me, sometimes abortion, it's also, we can't get this baby alive again. It's over. So don't do anything that it can be no return back. Not this month. Probably because you will be emotionally not in that condition that you can make the right clear decision. Control yourself every day, every single minute, then everything will be fine. Move forward. That's the most important thing for you. Just move forward. You will overcome any difficulties that you will have this month. If you will just see your goal, where I want to go, you know, because this chariot man, he is controlling those horses. Yes, they are running like a crazy, and they are sometimes trying to run in different directions, but he knows where he has to go. That's why he is controlling these horses, and he is moving forward. So it's a great energy. Just control your own emotions, your own self. Don't cut anything off, and don't panic. Everything will be fine, Taurus. So I'm wishing you a great month of February. Love, enjoy life, and hope to see you next time.